Hi, this is Senator Rand Paul with an update from Washington. As Congress prepares to revisit the ongoing debate surrounding surveillance powers, we as Americans find ourselves reminded of how important it is to preserve, as Kentuckian and U.S. Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis called it, our right to be left alone. In the upcoming weeks, the Senate will revisit the question of whether or not to reauthorize expiring FISA provisions, the Patriot Act, that allow for roving wiretaps, greater access to our most personal information, and targeting individuals on mere suspicion, all authorized by a secret court and without our knowledge. Attorney General Barr, advocating for a clean renewal of the Patriot Act without any legislation to reform FISA, is a disservice to our current and future presidents and should be roundly defeated. The secret FISA court should be forbidden from allowing spying on political campaigns ever again, period. No Americans should be spied on by this secret court. History has repeatedly proven just how dangerous it can be when we sacrifice our rights to create a temporary and ultimately false sense of security. Whether it's spying on those who do not share a similar political agenda or withholding the truth from the American people, one can easily see that behind closed doors, these secret courts, created to supposedly protect us, are in some cases being used against us. It flies in the face of our Constitution to permit secret courts to authorize government spying on Americans without due process or probable cause. No secret court should be granted all that power without the consent of the American people. While Edward Snowden's revelations led to some reform, government continues to violate our Fourth Amendment rights, all while hiding behind the cloak of the Washington elites. We must not sit silent and continue tolerating our lawmakers allowing this dishonest and unconstitutional amendments to prevail for another decade, while we are slowly deprived of our rights to privacy. As a part of the upcoming debate, I will introduce legislation to make sure secret courts can no longer spy on presidential campaigns, campaigns for federal or state office, or on individuals who exercise their First Amendment right by becoming members of an organization advocating for certain public policy agendas. Fear and complacency cannot be what influences our lawmakers' decisions any longer. We cannot pick and choose which of the Bill of Rights we will enforce. For too long, politicians have acted like the Fourth Amendment, which guarantees all Americans against unreasonable searches, is optional. We have a chance to bring real change to how the status quo operates, and I hope you'll join me in fighting to make sure that no American is ever spied on by a secret court again.